Fortnite Squid Game update has now arrived, adding some of the best free rewards today. With what perfect timing of a new free V-Bucks refund, I'll be showcasing how you can claim. Because I'm gifting my subscribers the new Squid Game outfit, so be sure to like today's video and drop your epic names in the comments below. And be sure to type code GNJA in your Fortnite item shop. The support is greatly appreciated. The Squid Game collaboration has now arrived, adding a free gift players can now unlock. So today's video will reveal all of the new rewards players can now achieve throughout this new update. But first, we have some great news coming from Fortnite Blitz, being that it has now been extended from July 15th, which was its original date, now to August 12th. So players can now not only expect this to be inside of Fortnite for a few months, but will also have trios being worked on, meaning that this may be a permanent mode for a long time. Easy enough, a cheater that Fortnite sued back in December 2024 is now required to pay the courts of $175,000, and Fortnite will then be donating all of that money to charity. So definitely never be one of those players who sell cheats or even cheats inside of Fortnite, being that this is a massive W for Fortnite, and that is really good for its ecosystem. Diving into everything related to Squid Games and all the rewards players can now achieve, let's kick things off. For starters, last night I competed in the Squid Grounds Cup. Now I was not able to achieve the skin at top 900, but I was able to unlock myself the free spray by achieving 8 points, so this was one of the first free rewards players were able to obtain via this new cup. Surprisingly enough, the new Red Eye SMG that was only inside the Squid Grounds Cup was really overpowered. It was one of my favorite weapons, and I'm excited to have this in Battle Royale full time. Our 14 Days of Summer event is not only granting players 4 free rewards by leveling up your Fortnite account. In each 4 levels, you will now unlock one of the 4 rewards, but every single day we're now able to use one of the unvaulted items, and a lot of these items in which have not been in Fortnite for years, so this is really cool that each and every day we're able to get an unvaulted item during this event. In celebration of the new Squid Games collaboration, players are now able to unlock themselves 4 free rewards over on Twitch, and each and every 30 minutes you guys watch one of the available streamers, you will now unlock 3 free sprays by watching a total of an hour and a half, and at 2 hours you will then be granted one of the emoticons, which is really amazing. Not only will I be streaming on my Twitch Ghost Ninja, which will be down in the description below, but you guys will also be able to unlock these drops through the reward system. So be sure to link your Epic Games account to your Twitch account, and you guys will then be eligible for these rewards for just 3 days in total. Now that we know the official Squid Games map will be fully redesigned and all around the new collaboration, we can also see what the llama will look like when it's been fully filled. And this looks really cool, and the game mode in itself is going to be one of the most interesting. Now we all know that garbage cans you can hide inside of, but what's even cooler is that the Squid Games coffin prop will also be enabled alongside the Squid Game chests. So there will be a lot of unique factors inside of this mode that we've never seen before, and it looks like within this collaboration they've added a lot of unique things we've really never seen in any other collaboration. So there's a lot of cool and exciting things we can all look forward to. So before I showcase all of the secret outfits players are now able to unlock, there's even a really amazing one called the Frontman, which is going to be a part of the Squid Game collaboration maybe later on throughout the weeks and days, being that we already know this is the full overview of what the new item shop is going to look like in celebration of the Squid Game collab. We have many other free gifts and rewards still available that you guys need to check out. And with Fortnite's crew pack membership now releasing on June 30th, we will now get ourselves the new Reboot Man outfit alongside a really cool back bling pickaxe, and also you can see a ton of amazing styles available in game. This may be one of the most unique crew packs we've ever gotten. The skins in itself have been kind of weak for the past few months, but this one is probably one of my favorites. So Reboot Man is definitely going to be one you guys will want to subscribe for. Fortnite's now refunding players some free V-Bucks, so let's go through all of the breaking details you'll need to know, especially in celebration of this collab. It's a perfect time for it. Fortnite players are currently receiving money from Epic. Back in 2022, Epic Games and the FTC settled a case regarding Fortnite purchases requiring Epic to pay $245 million in refunds. Now back in December on the FTC website, players were able to apply for this refund, and as of today I've just received yet again another $250 during this FTC agreement. This was all because back in the day Fortnite essentially was looked at as deceiving players to purchase items they were no longer wanting, and that is essentially why they then added the whole refund feature then a few months later, and then after that they even added the fact that if you purchase an item, you were then able to refund it without even using a refund ticket within like a 10-minute period. So players are now receiving free money from Epic Games during this FTC agreement, and I myself have now totaled up to almost $500 worth of V-Bucks that I'll be now giving away to you guys watching these videos, so be sure to subscribe for more. During the Squid Game collaboration, here's the full breakdown on everything that is happening. Now, the Reload Oasis map is getting replaced. Squid Games will only be the map from June 27th to the 30th, the same time frame in which you guys are able to unlock the free Twitch rewards. Now, after the 30th, it will then be Venture, Slurp Rush, and Squid Games. So that essentially then means that it will be rotating through all three of those maps after the fact of the 30th. So you'll have 3 days of constant gameplay for this Reload map, which will now be releasing June 27th at 9 a.m. Eastern time. So be sure you're on the channel, we'll be checking everything out. But it gets even better as Fortnite is granting players a free gift. Now, during one of the trailers, Fortnite players did notice that we had a new jelly version, peely version, alongside a fish stick version of Squid Game outfits. Now, over the course of the weeks, we've been seeing a lot of teasers directly from Peely himself, which is almost like some new coin, alongside the fact that we saw him in New York City doing the dab during the Netflix Squid Game Season 3 reveal party. So they've already teased the fact that Squid Games will now be arriving alongside Fortnite characters will all be meshing within this collaboration. So players are now expecting to get themselves not only a Peely outfit during this collaboration, but we can also expect ourselves during this collaboration the fish stick outfit, which you guys can see is going to be one of my absolute favorite outfits and rewards players are going to be able to unlock. Personally, I believe because in the Squid Game show, we had Thanos doing this emote, which was one of his iconic emotes. This could be a free emote as well players are able to achieve during this collaboration, as this will be going on for quite a long time here inside of Fortnite Battle Royale. We can definitely expect a lot. Now, because of the red light, green light game feature that will now be enabled during this mode, we can even see that within one of the trailers, it looks like boogie bombs will be enabled during one of these modes, and that to me is going to be quite funny to see that these game guards will then be essentially throwing boogie bombs out to the crowd, and you will maybe randomly get selected to be dancing, which will then eliminate you. Now, this could even be a skin that players are able to unlock during this event, considering it is like a Cuddle Team Leader skin that is kind of incorporated into the Squid Game's overall theme. So not only can we expect Peely, Cuddle Team Leader, and also Fish Stick and Jelly to all be added as brand new outfits, but we can also expect a few little updates along the way, as we also have week 3 of the Bad Bosses, which is going to unvault 2 different items that are really amazing. Now, these will essentially be Mythics added to Fortnite Blitz mode, and then we also have week 4, which is the TMNT Melee Mayhem, which will then release on July 8th. We don't have an update until July 15th, so we definitely still have a couple weeks until we yet again get another update, but until now, until the 15th, we're gonna have a lot of Squid Game related items and a lot of cool things and skins that players are gonna be able to unlock throughout this collab. With the official outfits releasing in the Fortnite item shop tonight, June 26th, I'll be gifting a ton of my subscribers. So not only can we expect a lot of these different Fortnite related skins to be added throughout the next couple of days and weeks, but tonight we'll then be getting all of the Squid Game official skins. Considering we then have Season 3 releasing for Squid Games tomorrow, there's so much excitement around this new collaboration, and I cannot wait to give you guys all the breakdowns tomorrow morning on my live stream. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Drop a like, subscribe. Peace out.